while I'm here trying to cook a fast breakfast, I'm doing spaghetti. It's just for me. Right now my water is already boiling, so I'm just gonna just add oil so that the spaghetti doesn't stick while it's cooking. And I add salt already. Now I'm just putting my spaghetti. I leave it long. Normally I would just break them into 3 pieces so that it can be a lot and whatnot, but I'm just gonna leave them as they are. But anyway, so I'm gonna give a story that happened I think a year ago. Yeah, while living in the previous house. So I woke up that day and I do my normal routine that I do. But then I went to stand by my window and I look outside. There were furniture outside, furniture for your living room. Normally here in Holland, sometimes when someone doesn't want to throw away their stuff because it's still good that you could use them, they would normally put it outside and have a note stating that, hey, these things are for free, they're good, you could use them. Or sometimes they don't put no notes at all, you just automatically will know that it's for free when you see other people taking it. So here I am in my room. I look out the window and I saw beautiful black and white furniture. I was like, wow, they are so eye-catching. So here I am looking at it and I'm like, Lord, are those things for free? Because it's too good to be true. Look how beautiful those things look, As I'm saying that, when I looked, there 2 guys came and they started taking stuff. And I was like, damn, they are good. There are free things. And I'm like, I'm watching the guys taking the stuff, bringing them to their car. And I saw one that he was struggling to lift it up, so he kind of rushed to the car before it ended up falling. So they did the first trip and I was like, oh, that's amazing. At least they got some things. I was like, you know what? These things, maybe they're for free. And part of me was like, nah, I don't think it's for free. And I was like, yeah, man, I think it's for free. So I'm going back and forth with myself, arguing with myself. And then while the guys came back again, they came back and they were taking the other stuff. And I'm watching at the apartment that is next to where their stuff was put. And I saw, the first person I saw was a woman. She came and she looked out her window, she looked at the guys taking the stuff, and then she goes back to the window. And then the husband came and did the same thing. They moved the curtain, they looked outside, and then they went back inside. Then a child came, they looked out the window, and then the boy literally closed back the curtain and they went back inside. Then all the time I'm looking, I'm like, look at these beautiful furniture. It's like, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful, they're new, like, And then I called Michael and I was like, Michael, look at these things outside, they look brand new, they're good, let's go take them, they're for free. And then we both of us just stand up there watching them like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, well, while I see my cousin getting excited, she can't put on her clothes, because what we like to do is when we're gonna go take these things outside, we find it kind of embarrassing, so we would dress all in black and cover. That time it was, season for the mask, so we would wear a mask, cover our head, and we just go take it from the street. So she literally went and got dressed, and while she's getting dressed, I'm in my room going back and forth with myself and asking the Lord. I'm like, Lord, can you please show me a sign so that I can know those things are for free and I don't go embarrass myself. Lord, please show me a sign. So the guys came back again, and I was like, my Kelly, they are going to go take everything, and we're not gonna even have a chance to pick nothing. So hurry up. The boys are back again. And then we decided to go downstairs to go pick the stuff up. While walking downstairs, I'm like, Lord, please show me a sign. should I go? Should we take the stuff? Are they free? Should I, you know? So as we were walking down the stairs, and then we reached down the stairs, instead of walking out, we end up sitting. We sat, and we once again was looking at the direction of where the furnitures were. And again, the guys came again, and they start taking stuff again, and they put it in the vehicle, and they're gone. And I was like, Michaeline, this is the last one. Let me at least take it, you know, so we don't miss out. While I'm saying that, I'm still saying, Lord, can you please show me a sign? Are they free? Should we go and take them? But Lord, please show me a sign. And instead of getting up to go take the last set of items that was left behind, we stood up, and as we were about to step out, then I saw a guy that looked so upset. He came down doing action like, you know, he was upset. And so it's like the action that he was doing, it was like a person who was upset, and he was upset that his stuff's gone missing. But little did we know that that was the owner of the stuff. But with the action that he was portraying, we was like, that has to be the owner of the stuff. So he was looking furious, he was upset, like, nah, 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 nah. And then the rest of the thing that was left there, he just took it and he just dropped it on the ground and stuff like that. When Michael and I saw that, all I did was, first of all, I put my hands up, I did a 360 turn, and I went up the stairs, back in my room. While walking up the stairs, I'm like, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. So for me, it was like, Lord, show me a sign. But truly, deeply, my desire were for it to be for free, so I would have a chance to go home with some. So I saw myself, oh wait, when I analyzed the situation that happened, I'm like, but the Lord been showing me signs from the beginning. It started off where when the guys were picking up the stuff, they were rushing. They looked like someone that was rushing to take the stuff before someone caught them. That was the first sign. The second sign was when all the family members came looking out the window. You know, first was the mother, and then the father, then the child. They all were looking suspicious, like, The third one was the last one, the big one. And I can tell you, I was not aware of the two first ones. Only the last one where the guy came out and he made a fuss. And I started to analyze. I'm like, imagine that the Lord didn't give me no sign. What would have happened? Number one, the first thing that would happen is that the people who came and looked at the guys that was taking the stuff, they would have been the first one to tell the guy that, hey, I saw it was two girls, they come from that direction, they look like they live over there. And what else could happen? The guy would have come knocking on the door and be like, hey, the things that you stole, bring it back. One. Or they would just call the police and tell the police, I've placed my stuff here, and people in that house apartment, two girls came and stole my stuff. When I thought of it, I was like, Lord, I thank you for your mercy upon my life, because I would have been embarrassed. What I learned from that whole situation was that it's true, we ask God to help us, we ask God to show us a sign, but your desire sometimes is stronger than the voice of the Lord. So sometimes we need to put our desires, the strong one, away and let God control. Because when God makes the decision for you, it's way better. Okay, sunshine, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this short video and show you a picture of the end result. So I won't have time to show you the process, what I do, what I fry. For the next video, I think I'll show you how I do my cooking and whatnot. But until then, go out there and shine, sunshine. See you.